I'm P. Madhavan, lecturer in physics in continuation of video lectures. Today we'll solve vectors problems, recent years JEE and NEET problems. Okay, the very first problem is the vector is in xy plane, makes an angle of 30 degrees with the y-axis. The magnitude of the y component of vector is 2 root 3. The magnitude of the x component of vector will be. Now here, in this case, if you write like this is a coordinate axis here, xy plane. Here, with y-axis, it is making an angle of 30 degrees. The magnitude of y component is 30 degrees. That means what here? Y component, suppose this vector you take it as A y component is given by A. Here in this case this become marginal component, A cos theta will write here. So here how much value? 2 root 3 is equal to A into cos 30. You know cos 30 value is root 3 by 2. 2 root 3 is equal to A into cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Root 3 cancel. A is equal to 4. And what is asking? The magnitude of x component. X component will be how much here? This is you took this as cos theta, no? This will be sin theta. X component will be here. X component will be A here. A sin. This is A cos, no? Here. This is cos 30, no? Here sin 30 you take. Sin 30. So what do you get here? A is equal, Ax is equal to, A is 4, sin 30 is half. So answer will be 2 is the correct option in this case. So here you pick 30 here, with vertical is set, you can take as well as 60 and do this. Otherwise, this you take it as vertical, this is the side, this is a vector, theta. So Ay is equal to A cos theta you wrote. Then Ax is equal to A sin theta. Here sin theta, vertical component, become vertical component here since you have taken this axis. So the answer is 2 option. 2 is the correct option. This is the problem. Okay. First A you have. This is a making vertical. Generally you take horizontal. Since A is given like this, I did like this. Okay. Next question. Next question is here. A particle moves from a point. A particle moves from a point. Minus 2i plus 5j to 4j plus 3k. When a force of 4i plus 3j newtons applied then how much work done by the force? How much work done by the force? The options are here. 8 joules, 11 joules, 5 joules, D 2 joules. Now in this case, particle moves from means what you take like this. Position vector you take. You take R1 and R2. R1 is minus 2i plus 5j. R2 is 4j plus 3k. Okay. Now if you take position vector R is equal to R2 minus R1 you take 4j plus 3k minus 2i plus 5j. So if you take like this, it will be 2i minus j plus 3k. You are asked to calculate work done now. Work done is equal to F dot S. If you do like this, what you have here? 2i minus j plus 3k dot 4i plus 3j. You take dot product here. 2 4s are 8 I dot I minus 3j here. J is there. 3j dot j. So here 8 minus 3, work done. 8 minus 3 is equal to 5 joules. This is position vector. R2 minus R1 you should take. Position vector. Then you will get the answer. W is equal to F dot S. This is the formula. Since you have taken position vector here, you should take R2 minus R1, then work out the things here. Simple question. So in vector notation. You follow this. Work done. Here R1 you have got. Here R2. Displaced. Moved. Moved means displacement. R2 minus R1. You take vector from here. Then you take dot product with F. Then you will get answer. Okay. Next. Next question is the angle between the vectors. Third one. The angle between the vectors Q and the resultant of 2Q minus 2P and 2Q plus 2QP and 2Q minus 2P. Okay. Is A 0, B tan inverse 2Q minus 2P by 2Q minus 2P, 2Q minus 2P, 2Q plus 2P, plus third one C tan inverse P by Q, D tan inverse 2Q by P. So here, the angle between the vectors Q and resultant of QQ and 2P. Now resultant you take. Resultant of these two vectors will be, resultant is given by sum of the two vectors 2Q plus 2P plus 2Q minus 2P. So what is the answer you get here? 4Q you are getting. The angle between Q and 4Q. Suppose resultant is 4Q, no? Resultant is 4Q. Suppose you take vector Q. How will be 4Q? Extension is only 4Q. If you add 3Q, no, you will be getting Q plus 3Q is 4Q, no? So this 4Q and Q, they are in same direction. Same direction means what? See, Q and 4Q. Q right here. 4Q means extend like this, 3Q. It will be 4Q now. So 3 and 4Q, they are in same direction. Same direction means what is the angle between these two vectors? Theta will be 0 degrees. 0 degrees is the answer for this question. Okay? The answer is 0. Okay. So resultant vector and the same we have got magnitude same, magnitude 4q is there, but q plus q and 3a4q they are in the same line. So angle between them is 0. Next question. Next question is, a vector has a magnitude vector has magnitude same as that of 3i plus 4j and is parallel to 4i plus 3j, parallel to b is equal to 4i plus 3j. The x and y components are of this vector is in first coordinate, first quadrant, are x and 3 respectively. Then x is equal to x value should find out. X is equal to A1, B2, C3, D4. Okay. So here the components, when you want to write here, the component will be, when you want to take this the vector, the extended components, the vector you want to know, the vector has magnitude same as that of the so what you need to do is here, suppose that vector you take as C must be equal to what is that magnitude of A, no? So my vector A into vector B by modulus of B. What is modulus of A? Modulus of A is 3 square plus 4 square, which is equal to 5. Okay, that is 5 into what is B vector? 4i plus 3j by magnitude of B. Again, magnitude of B also same, no? B is 4 square plus 3 square, that is also equal to 25, which is equal to 5. So what do you get here? 5. So 4i plus 3j. So y value already you got it as 3. X value is 4. D option correct. D option is correct. So C is equal to vector A. A means modulus of A into B by vector B. Modulus of A is 5 into 4a plus 3j. So both magnitude same on here. 3a plus 4j magnitude same. Okay. Thank you.